Kettle Reed.
All alone. Joe Aquarius. Joe Reed. The dam. Here comes Savon. Front court mismatch. Puts it up. Dumps it in.
Are you kidding me?
Wow, what a play. The first win for Coach Dylan Hargrove as head coach of the men's basketball team here at National Park College. It's a good one. Your final score, 116-87. The Nighthawks win. National Park Basketball is on XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. We're here with Coach Jacob Leonard of the Nighthawk men. Coach, welcome to Nighthawk Nation, by the way. We've heard so many great things about the expertise and the experience that you bring to the table. And now we've really been able to see that on the court as well, working in tandem with Coach Dylan Hargrove. The Nighthawk men always look good, but they look better than ever under you guys, first-year head coach of the Nighthawks with Coach Hargrove, and now you come in, and it doesn't look like you guys have missed a beat at all. Tell me a little bit about this year's squad, what you like coming in as a newcomer to Nighthawk Nation, and what makes you guys so good right now.
Yeah, I just want to say thanks for having me, first off. I'm excited to be here and be a part of Nighthawk Nation. Coach Hargrove spent the whole summer recruiting guys, with COVID and everything. It was a weird off season. I didn't really get here until mid-October. So he already had his team together, but he was looking for a little bit extra help. And I thought it was a great opportunity. So I moved down here to Hot Springs and hopped right in. We started practice. We just got off on good foot and got some scrimmages going and won some games. And then we just got the season going in mid-January. Ended up losing our first two, had a rough start, but we've had, 4 straight wins, and then we've been shut down the last couple weeks due to, the weather and COVID situation, stuff like that. Kind of trying to adjust to that. We've been in the gym the last week or so, even with the snow. Me and Coach Hargrove have 4-wheel drive vehicles, so we were able to get up here and get the guys over from the dorms and get them in the gym. And we've been lifting a lot this week. And, as you said, our final tune-up game tonight, we actually missed, I think, 6 games maybe over the last 3 weeks. So we're excited to get back in the gym tonight.
So what does that look like in terms of momentum? Of course, you guys, you're on the road, you drop 2, you come home, you win 4. And you win 4 pretty convincingly at that. Some really good, solid defensive efforts, high-scoring efforts. It's the Nighthawk men that we're used to. But when you throw in the mix, I believe as of tonight's game, I believe it's 3 weeks exactly since the last time you've played. So you had a lot of momentum back on February 1st, and now 3 weeks later, how do you guys regain that? You got Central Baptist coming back. It's round 2 against the Mustangs this season. How do you guys make sure that you're ready to go for what is ultimately going to be the start of conference later this week?
Yeah, so we're excited to have Central Baptist coming back tonight. In our first game against them, I think we gave up 87 points, which, to some people, they might seem like that's decent. They're used to 120-point, 100-point game. We don't want to give up 87. We want to be giving up around, 65 max. So our goal tonight is to try to shut them down a little bit better than we did last time. I think we gave up 14 3-balls last time we played them, which is entirely too many. So that's kind of what we've been focusing on, coming into this game tonight, is trying to slow them down a little bit from what they did to us last time. And then on top of that, we have North Ark coming into town on Thursday. It will be our first conference game, even though it wasn't our first scheduled one. So we're kind of using this as a tune-up game. Hopefully we can get a win tonight and then, move on to North Ark. So,
Coach, I know you guys have been working extra hard, lifting weights, back in practice. Nobody is more ready for this game than your team. Good luck tonight, and get 'em Hawks.
Appreciate it. Go Hawks.
Jacob Leonard of the National Park Nighthawk men. More on today's game coming up next. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit np.edu today and find your path.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero Heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at XZeroSports.com.
Live from Oaklawn Foundation Gymnasium in the Kettle on the campus of National Park College in Hot Springs, this is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. Good evening, Nighthawk Nation. I'm Mark Oliver. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Allen Tillery Auto Group in Hot Springs, Allen Tillery Chevy Buick GMC, also by Tillery's Towing in Hot Springs. First Security Bank sponsors Nighthawk Athletics all season long and a proud sponsor of tonight's broadcast. And rounding out the sponsors tonight, CHI St. Vincent supporting Nighthawk Nation this season. Well, it's been a while. We're back after 3 long weeks off. The Nighthawk men are back in action, looking to extend a 4-game winning streak. They've battled COVID, they've battled Snowvid, and now they're ready to go-vid against a familiar face, the Mustangs of Central Baptist College, making the trip from Conway and undoubtedly looking for revenge after NPC defeated CBC 116-87, which started this winning streak back on January 26th. In that game, it was Nighthawks Savon Traylor and Cameron Rolke combining for 41 points in the win, and they haven't looked back since. Live from the Kettle, we're back. Tip-off for round 2 between the Nighthawks and the Mustangs is coming up next. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit np.edu today and find your path.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero Heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at xzerosports.com.
Back here at National Park College, I'm Mark Oliver. Good evening, and thank you for joining us for this presentation of Nighthawk Athletics on XZero Sports. Been a while since we've seen you guys, but we are so glad to be back. The month of February looked like it was going to be very promising. Multiple games. We had something like, between all the sports, we had something like 34 games scheduled over a 28-day period. It looked busy. And then, of course, real life got in the way. There was a few things that kept the teams from being able to compete, whether it was sickness or weather. And now they're back, and they're just ready to go. And you can tell that even the fans behind us are ready to go because they've been stuck in their house due to the winter weather. And they just, first opportunity to see a basketball game, they're out here in the Kettle and ready to go. National Park College coming into today's game third in the nation in rebound margin per game, 29.8 per game. Fifth in the nation in three-pointers made. Ninth in the nation in three-point attempts per game. It's a team that loves to score the basketball, and they score it well. On a four-game winning streak coming into today's game, averaging 87.7 points per game, 39.8 rebounds per game, 19.8 assists per game, and facing off against a Central Baptist College team that they've seen before, but also not so much. So Central Baptist, it's round two, but it's an entirely different team. There's only one player on this squad tonight that the Nighthawks saw in round one. So hard to kind of study game film against a team like that. So we'll see what the Nighthawks have in action here. The starting five: Cameron Vick, Ja'Kylan Kaiser, Joquarius Valerie, Kylil Anderson, and Savon Traylor. No score just underway here in the first half here in Hot Springs. CBC looking for an opportunity here. Nothing going. And they'll hold on with Dejon Lewis. Long three as the shot clock expires, won't go. And it is going to be knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Central Baptist College, I believe. No, it'll go to National Park. Ja'Kylan Kaiser is going to bring the basketball in, joined by Cameron Vick. As the first minute of regulation ticks by here, the Nighthawks will be looking to light up the scoreboard for the first time tonight. To Vick in the corner. Valerie for three. In and out, no good. Savon Traylor, a one-arm rebound, and he'll put up one in traffic. So the first points of the night may come from the charity stripe. We'll see what Savon Traylor can do from the free throw line here. Nighthawks have won 4 in a row, dating back to January 26th against Central Baptist College, a 116-87 decision earlier this year, also defeating Williams Baptist University, Champion Christian College, and East Texas Baptist University in the team's last game back on February 1st. Trailer looking to be the first one to get on the board for the Nighthawks here, and he does. CBC loses it. Little mishandled pass here. It's going to go right back to NPC. 18:49 to play. It's a 1-0 ball game. Vic looking for a little bit of help as he inbounds. Joe Quirius, Valerie, back over to Vic. Valerie had a wide open shot at 3 moments ago. Wasn't able to drain it. This team loves to shoot the 3, though. You're going to see a lot of that tonight. Vic, the light blue Nikes, wheels out to Kylil Anderson. Anderson in traffic, it's good. Kylil Anderson has the first field goal tonight. Here's an interception. Kaiser up over a man. And a hard fall for that young man from CBC. It'll be Central Baptist basketball as Dejan Lewis took one for the team. It's a 3-0 ball game. As CBC looks to get it across the timeline, here they do. Here's Lewis, looking for a little revenge, perhaps. Tipped up, can't get it, stolen by Kaiser. Ja'Kylan Kaiser's going to slow things down. Here we go. 18:04 to play. Valerie in space, can't get it. Gets his own board, though. Kicked out to Kylil, inside is Kaiser. Ja'Kylan Kaiser for 2. It's a 5-0 run to start tonight's ball game for NPC. CBC looking to just stop the bleeding here early. 17:44 to play. Thought about a 3, hands it off now to Rashad Allen. Allen turns past Kaiser, floats it in for 2. First points of the night for CBC. A 1-score ball game with 17:25 to play. Vic drives, puts one up in traffic. Looking for a 3-point play, can't get it. But one of the most prolific free throw shooters, maybe in National Park history, stands at the line looking for his due. Last time we saw the Nighthawks in action, it was Cam Vic with a mighty impressive performance, finishing with 27 points and 6 3-pointers in the second half to help cruise past East Texas Baptist University. Second opportunity coming for Cam Vic is good. It's 7-2. Vic tries to get a big steal there. Can't get it, but you have to admire the effort here. I'd like to say hello to everybody tuning into the live stream tonight. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're here to see. Also, welcome to our CBC fans. Couldn't make the trip from Conway. That is okay. We are so glad that you're here with us. That one floated in to keep it within a 1-score game. 17 minutes remaining here in the first half in Hot Springs. Vic finds Trailer up high for 2. Can't get it. Anderson, sky high, gets the board. The putback is good. Kylil Anderson from Fort Worth, Texas. He is our featured Nighthawk player of tonight's game. We'll talk to Kylil during the halftime segment of tonight's broadcast. It's a great interview. You don't want to miss it. 16:41 to play. Nighthawks on the move. Here's Valerie. Over to Anderson, and in the corner is Cam Vic. Stutter step. Inside. Reach in foul. They're going to get Rashad Allen on a reach in personal. Be his first personal. I believe that is the team's 3rd early in the first half. Joe Quirius, Valerie, inside to Anderson, past 2 men, no problem, it's in for 2. 4 points tonight for Kylil Anderson. He leads the Nighthawks in scoring currently with 16:22 to play. Floater, down low, that one was swatted away. Kaiser got a hand on it. Anderson gets the rebound. Here come the Nighthawks, dished out. Trailer for 3, man in his face, couldn't get it. Now we've got an over-the-back foul. They're going to get Joe Quirius, Valerie. A little too physical there. Coach Dylan Hargrove readying some substitutions coming in. For the first time tonight, we're going to see Terry Clardy Jr., Alvin Kennedy III, and, yep, that's it, number 13, Joe Ramey. He changes jersey numbers so often. Just said he felt like it. Cool. Joe Ramey is absolutely a go-with-the-flow kind of guy. If he wants to wear number 11, he'll do it. 4, okay. Tonight, it felt like 13. Maybe he's feeling lucky. Dished out in the corner. Nighthawks swarming on defense, 18 on the shot clock. Here is Lewis. Kennedy providing the pressure down low over Kennedy, and Ramey can't get it. Gets his own board, a travel, and that's a big turnover back over to NPC. Clock stopped, 15:49. Here come the Nighthawks. Kennedy to Ramey. Ramey off the screen there, has a little bit of room. Out to Clardy, wide open for 3, in and out, no good. Saved by Trailer. Trailer up over 2 men, looking for a whistle, couldn't get it. Alvin Kennedy says, I got you. Kennedy's first points of the ball game, and they're good ones. 13-4. Quickly, just like that, Rashad Allen answers back for CBC. A 7-point lead for National Park. Trailer thought about it. He's going to drive in. Looking for another foul call, maybe? I think he's going to get a travel instead. That's going to kick the ball back over to CBC. 15-13 to play. On the floor for the Nighthawks will be Trailer, Kennedy, Ramey, Anderson, and Clardy. 15-10 to play. Nighthawks enjoying an early 13-6 lead. Trey Tull, former Conway Wampus Cat, floats one up and in. No, off the brim, no good. Tull's going to get his own rebound. Tull, part of the state champion Conway Wampus Cats. Kept his talents at home in Faulkner County, staying at CBC. He's got skills. Here's Trailer, floats that one up. There's Terry Clardy Jr. up and in. You couldn't have drawn that one up any better on the clipboard. What a play. Trey Tull dished out. Now underneath, count the bucket. There's a foul. Dejon Lewis looks like he may have been hurting there for a minute. Seems like he's okay. Lewis had a hard fall earlier in the contest. On a screen, took one for the team. Lewis looking to make the three-point play. He's got it. It's a 6-point game. Nighthawks looking to answer back quickly. Ramey, coast to coast, up and no good. Rebound, Lewis. Very determined Dejon Lewis. Here's Abraham Shorter. Guarded by Kennedy. Shorter takes his time, pulls up for 3. And it's in and out, no good. Kennedy sky high for a rebound. Here's Kylil Anderson. Trailer front court, down to Clardy on the wing. Inside, Ramey turns in traffic, finds a way, can't get it. Anderson, no. Ramey, yes! Someone was going to get that basketball. It just happened to be number 13, Joe Ramey. 13:48 to play. The lead is 8 for National Park. Nighthawks have had some pretty good shot opportunities so far, just haven't been able to sink everything. Relied on a few offensive rebounds to help pace the way so far. Inside is Rashad Allen. Allen turns in traffic, had a man in his face, sunk it anyway. Impressive. Savon Trailer, top of the key with Terry Clardy. Now moved out to Ramey on the wing. Ramey looking for an answer here. Floats one up in traffic, can't get it. Rebound, Nighthawks, Trailer, it's good. 3 points tonight for Savon Trailer. Atlanta, Georgia native. I'd like to say hello to the Savon Trailer fan club watching tonight. Behind the back, that's going to be a foul. Kennedy tried to get a big block there. He's going to have to settle for a personal foul instead. That's going to send Dejon Lewis back to the free throw line. First foul on Kennedy, 4th team foul for NPC tonight. First one's good. Substitutions checking in for National Park. We see Garrett Powell and Cade Schaefer hit the floor. Traylor and Anderson will take a breather. Second free throw from Lewis is good. We got another substitution coming in. Trey Tull's back on the floor for CBC. Got a few Notorious Nelson fans watching back in Texarkana. Can't wait to see Double Deuce hit the floor tonight. Here's one up and in for Joe Ramey. Pushes the Nighthawks past 20. 4 points tonight for Ramey. Tull guarded by Schaefer, 12:25 to play. Smooth moves inside. Tull floats one up. Off the rim, Kennedy tips it to Clardy. Here comes Ramey. Turns in traffic. Ramey up and no! Can't get it! CBC coming the other way, looking to take advantage of the missed opportunity. Shorter, guarded by Powell. Dances inside. A one-arm hook shot, can't get it. Here's Kennedy. Ramey's going to try again. Ramey wants that one back. He's going to be fouled. A little bit of frustration there from Joe Ramey. Jeremiah Sanchez hits the floor for CBC as we have a stoppage in play. We're going to reset the shot clock, and we're ready to go. 8-point lead for the Hawks. Here comes Ramey and Powell. Terry Clardy Jr. on the inside. Floats out Kennedy for three. Yes. Joe Ramey saw it. Everybody in the stands saw it, too. 5 points for Alvin Kennedy, the third tonight. The lead is double digits with 11:40 to play. Tull, guarded by Cade Schaefer up high. Turns and fires for a deep three. Can't get it. Ramey fights for it. Powell saved by John Mayer of CBC. Inside, floats it out. There's Mayer once again. Mayer, triple team. He's going to drive on in. Dished out. Rashad Allen. Right place, right time for the bucket. Timeout on the floor. National Park College will take it with them. 11:13 to play. Coach Hargrove wants a moment with his team. 24-15 Nighthawks. We're back after this. It's National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success?
11:13 to play in the first half here in Hot Springs. I'm Mark Oliver. 24-15. Nighthawk lead early here in the Kettle. Joe Ramey with the basketball. As we resume play here, dished out to Terry Clardy up high. Looking for some inside opportunities. Kennedy turns, not afraid to get his hands dirty, just not able to knock it down. Big opportunity for CBC, trying to cut into the deficit here. Here's Sanchez. Sanchez wrapped up from behind, no whistle. Tull kicked out. Now a pull-up three. Off the mark, no good. Saved by Ramey. Ramey looking for an opportunity. He missed that dunk earlier. Has it stripped away. Saved by Terry Clardy. Schaefer drives the middle. Finds Ramey. No, it is picked away. Here's Rashad Allen. Nighthawks looking to get back on defense here. Allen tries to make a finesse move. Can't get it. Here's Ramey. Mismatch down low. Ramey drives past the defender. Up and in. Joe Ramey, 6 points tonight as we reach the halfway mark of the first half. CBC rounds the ball up top. Tull dances with Cade Schaefer. Long three coming. Won't go. Picked up by Ramey. Ramey determined to make some magic happen. Up over 2 men, it's good. Vintage Joe Ramey in the Kettle tonight. As Ramey's hot start continues, he has 8. Mayer, guarded by Schaefer. Looking for a little help inside, swing pass. Has it out to Jaden Whitmore. Whitmore fires for 3. Long off the mark. And it's going to go right back to National Park College. A couple of new faces coming in for NPC. We'll see the former Mayflower Eagle Tyler Tolliver hit the floor, as well as DeMarcus Johnson joining the Nighthawks here with 9:21 to play. Tolliver will bring it up the floor here. A lot of Central Arkansas guys on the floor tonight. Not able to knock that one down. Mayer is able to pick it up. Here comes Abraham Shorter. Mayer looking to scoot past Schaefer. Turns and fires as a wide open shot. Can't get it. Powell sky high for the rebound. Here's a very speedy Tyler Tolliver. 8:52 to play. Ramey driving inside. Over 3 men, draws the foul. Ramey's headed to the line shooting 2. Looking for double figures. Be the first player to do so tonight. Johnson, Powell, Schaefer, and Tolliver join Ramey on the floor here. First free throw is good. Ramey tied for the team lead in assists per game as well, 3.3. Off the rim, second one won't go. We're talking about Ramey. The jersey change tonight, maybe nothing, maybe something. But he goes with the flow, and when he's feeling it, he's feeling it. Tonight, he's feeling it. Mayer needs a little bit of help down low. Bounce pass off Cade Schaefer. Saved by Tolliver. He's tripped up from behind. It's going to be a foul. They're going to get Abraham Shorter for falling on the back of Tolliver. Great play by the sophomore from Mayflower. A couple more players are going to check in. We'll have Braylon McKinley rejoining Kylil Anderson on the floor. 8:30 to play here in Hot Springs. Cameron Rolke's on the floor as well. Rolke had a huge night against CBC just about a month ago. Inside, we've got it over the back. That one's going to be against Lewis. Lewis not happy with the call. Felt like he was just defending. 7th team foul against Central Baptist. That sends Braylon McKinley to the line, looking for his first points of the ball game. Free throw, good. The Nighthawks have doubled up the Mustangs here with 8:21 to play. And that one's good. 31-15, 8:15 to play. Tull, jump pass, has Mayer for a long 3, can't get it. Anderson, now here comes a cross court, here's Tyler Tolliver. A little bit of a mismatch, there's some space. Tolliver drives, looking to go coast to coast, and he does. Tyler Tolliver. First points of the ball game for number 3. It's 33-15. Those points just keep coming for National Park College. Timeout down on the floor, CBC. We'll take it with them. 33-15, 7:44 to play. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com.
There's a better day coming.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success?
7:44 to play in the first half here from National Park College. I'm Mark Oliver, 33-15. Nighthawks out to an early lead over the Mustangs of Central Baptist College, looking for their second win this year against the Mustangs. Want to give a shout out to Sharon. Joe Ramey's mom is listening and watching on the broadcast tonight. She's probably having a really good time. Ramey, 9 points, leading the team in scoring tonight so far. And what can you say? Joe Ramey is on fire tonight. As we approach 7.5 minutes remaining, it's National Park basketball. Tyler Tolliver calling the shots up high. Kylil Anderson on the wing, dish back to Tolliver. Here's Rolke. Rolke turns and fires a long three, in and out, a heartbreaker. Rebound, Rashad Allen. Allen, who's quietly having a really good night for CBC. Seems like he's just a great presence down low. Offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds. He's your second chance guy for the boys in black. Top of the key is Tyler Thomas. 10 on the shot clock. We've got to travel. That one's going to be kicked right back over to NPC. Former Nighthawk Grace Crawford is watching the broadcast tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Tyler Tolliver, guarded up high by Trey Tull, floats one up a little bit too hard. Tull has the rebound. Tull coming the other way. Dashes inside, over two men. Fade away, can't get it. Rebound, McKinley. Here come the Nighthawks. Tolliver inside, up, and Johnson is fouled hard from behind. DeMarcus Johnson looking for a power play. He's going to have to settle for some free throws. DeMarcus Johnson, the freshman forward, hailing from Dallas, Texas. We like to call him the Sheriff. He's a big man down low. You might score on him, but you're going to have to work for it. You're going to have to work hard. Got one more shot coming for Johnson here with 6:27 to play. Got it. Here comes Trey Tull and the Mustangs of CBC. Guarded by Cameron Rolke up high. Nighthawks providing the pressure here. You heard Coach Jacob Leonard in the pregame interview. Last time out, this CBC team scored in the high 80s against National Park College, and according to Coach Hargrove and Coach Leonard, that was unacceptable. So far, only 15 through, roughly 14 minutes. Let's just say they're pretty much on plan tonight. Defense has been great. There's another tough shot that won't fall. Anderson floats it to Rolke, down low, ready for the laser. Rolke's on the board tonight. The Nighthawks continue to spread the wealth. I believe that's the 11th different Nighthawk player to light up that scoreboard tonight. Rashad Allen in traffic, up over Anderson. It's good. 36-17. 5:38 to play. Here's Tolliver. Tolliver has that one knocked away. Here comes Allen. Allen has it stripped away. Tolliver coming the other way, looking to take advantage of the mismatch here. Tolliver taking himself, dished out to Rolke. Rolke down low. It's up and it's in. What a play by Tyler Tolliver. Got a standing ovation from Savon Traylor over on the bench. Yeah, why not? Coach Hargrove has readied what looks to be 5 fresh bodies coming in. There's a steal. Johnson was trying to save it for National Park, and I believe he does. Well, I know we have some Notorious Nelson fans watching on the broadcast. Wake up, Texarkana. Your man is here. Double Deuce hits the floor. Joined by Ja'Kylan Kaiser, Joquarius Valerie, Cam Vick's back, as well as Savon Traylor. Vick directing traffic, sets Kaiser where he wants him. Here's Valerie on the wing. 4:48 to play. Vick has time. Long three, it's good. Only the second tray of tonight's ball game. The Nighthawks haven't needed them. One of the best teams, top 10 team in the nation in three-pointers attempted, three-pointers made. Tonight, they are thriving on inside buckets. There's Mayer for 3. Won't get it. Nelson with the board. Here come the Nighthawks. 4:18 to play. Vick speedily into the front court. From around the free throw line. Jumper, it's good. 7 points for Cam Vick tonight. As we approach the 4-minute mark, we may have to pull out the record books again. I don't remember. I mean, listen, it's been a long 3 weeks off, but I don't remember the last time the Nighthawks have held a team this low. Allen loses the ball, stays with Shorter. Shorter for 3. Too short. Mayer with the putback for 2. Coach Hargrove shouting out orders at his team. Vick hands off with Valerie. Valerie over 2 men. It's good. So Joquarius is on the board. And the list of Nighthawks who haven't scored is, I believe, just down to 3. Abraham Shorter, guarded by Kaiser. Triple teamed, gets it away to Mayer up high. Mayer inside, dished out to Allen. Allen to Shorter, long 3. Can't get it. Saved by Savon. 3 minutes remain in the first half here in Hot Springs. Here's Vick. Rounding out up high, finds Valerie. Valerie off of a great screen by Notorious Nelson, but he couldn't knock it down. Nelson's looking for the basketball here. Nelson's going to be charged with the personal. You have to admire the effort. Substitution checking back in. Trey Tull hits the floor for CBC. Lewis is going to take a seat. We're going to take a timeout. Timeout Central Baptist, 2:43 remaining. It's 45-19. We're back in 30 seconds. It's National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Live from the Kettle, National Park Nighthawks basketball, I'm Mark Oliver. 2:43 remaining in the first half here in Hot Springs. It has been a defensive masterpiece for National Park College. Forcing tough shots. CBC has had to take some shots they don't want to, but really the only shots given to them tonight. Here's Trey Tull looking to drive in and stop the bleeding here. Underneath is Mayer, and that is a great bucket coming out of the CBC timeout. It's 45-21 on the floor for the Nighthawks. Kaiser, Nelson, Traylor, Valerie, and Vick. Here's Savon Traylor for 3. Off the mark, no good. Tull with the rebound. Cross-court pass, there's Rashad Allen. He's ready. He's waiting, and he's going to put one up. No good. Kaiser has the rebound. Kaiser quickly into the front court. Inside, up over a man. It's good, but it's a charge. Under 2 minutes to play. as Alvin Kennedy III will check in. Kaiser's going to take a break with 2 fouls. CBC will inbound. Tull to Shorter. Shorter's going to take his time, making his way across the timeline. Not getting counted, so he's got plenty of time. Now Shorter loses the ball. Valerie tries to save it. He's just going to settle for an inbounds. It will be Nighthawk Rock with 1:45 to play. Here comes Cameron Vick. Deep pass finds Trailer. Trailer dished out. Here's Valerie. Opportunity. Look at that screen by Nelson. I'm talking about opening up the lanes there. What a play by Valerie. Nelson does so well at boxing out down low. Here's Nelson up high, guarded against Tull. Hand in his face. Rebound, Joquarius. 1:10 to play. Valerie to Trailer. Wide open for 3. Nothing but net. The Nighthawks have 50. 1 minute remaining. Vick backing up Tull towards the timeline. 18 on the shot clock. That far side of the court is really tough to get through. So there's a collision there. Joquarius Valerie ran into Mayer. That's going to send CBC to the free throw line. Stops the clock at 44.8. There he is, Joe Ramey. I don't know if I was paying attention before, so I apologize if I missed it. I think he changed shoes. I don't know how he could have done that. But he's got the pink on. And I remember the last time he wore those, he had an extra special night as well. First free throw is good. Mayer has one more coming. Second shot is right on the money. Here comes Ramey. Vick in the corner. Stutter step. Dishes out. Threads the needle back up high. 19 on the shot clock. 30 on the game clock. Here's Notorious Nelson. Trailer with a hand in his face. He does it again. My goodness. Another big tray for Trailer. Lead is 30. We've got a whistle off the ball. The officials are going to talk things over here. I don't know if something was said on the far side. Looks like we'll see a technical foul. I believe it's against Savon Trailer. So technical foul free throws are coming for Mayer. Clock stopped at 16.9. Free throw good. Don't forget, coming up in the halftime segment of tonight's broadcast, just moments away, we'll talk to our featured Nighthawk player of the game, Kylil Anderson. Got a lot of Anderson fans on the broadcast tonight, ready to get his backstory and learn a very unique way, maybe not super uncommon, but learn how Kylil used the internet to find a home in Nighthawk Nation. CBC basketball, 16.9 seconds left. Allen to inbound. Inside. Here's Trey Tull, back up to Shorter, up top. Vick pressuring tightly. 7 on the game clock, here we go. Mayer needs help, here's Tull. 2 seconds left, long 3 at the buzzer. It's good! Trey Tull will knock down a buzzer beater, and that'll send us into the halftime locker room. 53-28, the Nighthawks lead. We'll be back after this. It's halftime. Once again, the featured Nighthawk player of the game, Kylil Anderson. His interview coming up next. Got first half stats on the way as well. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit np.edu today and find your path.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero Heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at XZeroSports.com.
National Park Nighthawks basketball is on XZero Sports, the next generation of Arkansas sports. Our featured Nighthawk player for today's game, Mr. Kylo Anderson. Kylo, welcome to Nighthawk Nation, one of the many new faces in Nighthawk Blue this season. Come all the way from Texas, make your trip up to the natural state, and you have found a home in Nighthawk Nation pretty quickly. We can easily see what you bring to the table. You play hard, you go hard, you give it your all. What is it that drives you to do what you do on the court? We've seen so many great things, but what is it like from your perspective when you hit that floor in the Kettle?
I always think about my mom, my family, my little brother and sister. I always play hard, try to set a good example for them so they have someone to look up to. And basketball has always been a scapegoat for me. You know, when I have a lot of things in my mind, school work bothering me, maybe something at home bothering me, I can always, count on basketball to clear my mind and have fun always.
Has it always been that way for you? Of course, from your early days back in Texas. Kind of give us a little bit of your backstory. What were you doing before you were here as a Nighthawk, and how did Coach Hargrove find you?
First, from Fort Worth, Texas, I went to Kettle Central High School, played there all the way to my junior year, and then my senior year I transferred to Universal Academy in Irving, Texas. I played really well there. We had a lot of good players there. And I made a highlight tape. I posted it on Twitter. It was a link for YouTube. Coach Hargrove saw it, and he direct messaged me on Twitter. And we talked for a few days, and then he offered me.
Huge stuff. And I'm glad you mentioned that because Twitter has become such a huge platform for recruiting. And obviously, it's a success story for you and for maybe other athletes out there who were in your shoes, just looking for a place to call home, kind of thing. So you're here with a bunch of people that you've never played with before, but you really can't tell on the court. You guys are coming in on a 4-game win streak. Really looks like you guys are rolling, and it looks like you guys have been playing together for years. How were you able to come in and make a place with a bunch of strangers?
Well, first off, I think it's because we all share one love. We all have the same goal. We're all trying to get to the next level after this. So I think we all realize that we have that same common goal, and it pushes each other. And also, we bonded well off the court. We've had time to bond. We've, been in hotels, have fun, play video games together and stuff. So, yeah, I think that really helps.
You guys have been off for 3 weeks. COVID-19, a historic winter storm. You guys haven't really been able to play games the way that you've wanted to. Tell me what you guys have been doing to try to stay in basketball shape, stay ready, and ultimately, get ready for not only this game tonight, but the start of conference play later this week.
Well, yeah, it has been rough. We had a few guys that had to quarantine and things like that. But we've all just made sure that we all stay focused because we know our ultimate goal is to try to make it to nationals and things like that. So we made sure everybody was on top of the things in the classroom, not getting in trouble in the dorms or anything like that. And, yeah.
Central Baptist College, coming back to town. You've played them already once this year. They helped spark this win streak that you guys are on. What's the game plan for tonight? Obviously, conference is on the radar for later this week, but you got to take care of business tonight. You want to keep that streak going. How do you do it?
Well, first time we played them, coach thinks we left too many points. And we also believe that they had 86 or 88, I believe. And today we want to hold them to less than 60. But I think we're already locked in defense. That's what we really want to focus on going into conference because offense will come to us. I think we all could score. So, yeah, we're trying to focus on the defensive end.
Let's talk about that offense a little bit. So, very quickly, everybody here in the Kettle, we love the dunk, okay? And obviously you love the dunk too. What's it like? I mean, I'm never going to be able to dunk a basketball, right? And a lot of people watching this are never going to be able to dunk the way you do. So let us live through you for a moment. What is that like? Posterize somebody. What is that like?
It's very energetic. It really helps when it's a crowd, get your adrenaline going. Even when it's a close game, you just feel your legs feel loose, and you have your teammates on the bench getting hype for you, and then you just jump up there, punch it. I've got to take sometimes getting too over exaggerated, but yeah, it just feels good.
Got to take the shot to make the shot, right? Kylo, congratulations on the honor. Is there anybody that you'd like to say hello to who may be watching?
I want to shout out to my mama, Aunt Tony, C-Dog, big homie, Fat, and my dad back home in Texas.
Kylo Anderson of the Nighthawk men. More on today's game coming up next. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit np.edu today and find your path.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero Heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at XZeroSports.com.
Back here at National Park College in Hot Springs, I'm Mark Oliver. Start of the second half between the Nighthawks and the Mustangs of Central Baptist College. A 53-28 lead for the home team as we enter the game's final 20 minutes. Nighthawks were led by Joe Ramey and Savon Traylor, 9 points apiece in the first half. Cameron Vick added 7, Kylo Anderson with 6, Joe Quirius Valerie with 4. Alvin Kennedy III had 5. 2 points apiece for Terry Clardy, Ja'Kylan Kaiser, and Braylon McKinley. DeMarcus Johnson closes out the first half with 1 point. CBC had a couple of athletes with 8 points in the first frame. Rashad Allen and John Mayer. 7 points for Dejon Lewis, 5 for Trey Toll, including a buzzer beater to close out the first half of action here in Hot Springs. We've got an official timeout down on the floor as they get a clock situation resolved here. On the floor for National Park College is Valerie, Vick, Traylor, Anderson, and Kaiser. Here's a long three in traffic. That one is good. CBC knocks down a big bucket to open up the second half here. Cameron Vick to Traylor. Now on the inside is Ja'Kylan Kaiser. Kaiser wrapped up from behind. He'll take a foul. It's going to be on number 11, Tyler Thomas of CBC. First foul of the second half for the Mustangs. Second foul for Thomas. Valerie hits Traylor on the inbound. Here's Joe Quirius. Over 2 men, lays that one in for 2. It's 55-31, 1 minute away here in the second half. 6 points tonight for Joe Quirius. Valerie looking for a big steal there, wasn't able to get it. Dished out, wide open 3 now for Shorter, in and out, no good. Kaiser fighting for a rebound. Stays with Shorter, floats that one up down low, and Anderson's gonna knock it out of bounds. So we'll reset at the baseline for CBC. 18:36 to play. Tull out deep has Allen. Here's Shorter out on the wing. Thomas, long three over Kaiser. Air balls it, can't get it. Traylor's got the rebound. Valerie to the hoop. A little bit short. Falls hard into the padding here. Valerie looking for a big dunk tonight. The Nighthawks have not been able to knock one down. Had a couple of near misses, though. Off the mark, no good. Lewis checking in for CBC. Two-man back deep for NPC is Anderson and Kaiser. That free throw is good for Joquarius. 7 points for Joquarius Valerie tonight. He's the only Nighthawk to score here in the second half. 18:05 to play. Jump pass has Trey Tull. Tull looking for a little bit of help, throws that one away. It's going to be Nighthawk rock. Trailer to bring it in. The Nighthawk defense allowed just 28 points at the half. Here's Cam Vick, a long three. Fires, can't get it. Kaiser tips it, controls it, knocks it down for two. 4 points tonight for number 24. Tull in traffic. Oh, my goodness. A block from Kaiser goes off the forehead of Valerie. Give that man some credit for the composure to stay with it and help Anderson make a great play. Kylil Anderson, the featured Nighthawk player of tonight's game. 8 points tonight's contest. Lead is 29. Down low, Trailer fights for it. Finds Valerie, saving the day. Here's a cross-court pass, Anderson. Anderson, long three. A little bit too hard. Vic scrambling for it, looks to save it. Trailer, no. Rashad Allen, hit from behind as Valerie tried to poke that one through. Couldn't do it. He'll have to settle for a personal foul. Great effort. I saw it out of Joe Ramey in the first half. It's this look of determination. You're trying to, your game plan is not necessarily going according to plan. You're wanting to do things, your shots aren't falling. That was Ramey in the first half. I'm seeing it from Joquarius Valerie right now. It's that kind of determination. Really fun to watch from my shoes here because I think something big is about to go down here. Like Ramey, Valerie, when he gets heated, man, watch out. We've got a foul off the ball here. This one's going to be against Lewis, I believe. It's a big foul. That's his third. Team's third here in the second. Lead is 29. Vic is kind of checking his knee there a little bit. Hope he's okay. Here's the inbounds. Vic's going to take his time, picks up the rock. Here we go. 16:30 to play. Kaiser dished in down low, turns around and fires it in for two. Ja'Kylan Kaiser up to 6 points in tonight's contest. 16-18 to play. Tull calls out the offense up high, guarded by Joquarius Valerie. Two Nighthawks looking to pluck it away. Shorter. Knocked away by Anderson, but there's a foul. Anderson thought he had a clean block there. They're actually going to give this one to Cam Vick. You can tell Vic's working hard out there. 16:01 remaining. A 31-point lead. Nighthawks have them doubled up here in the second. Off the mark, no good for Shorter. Joe Ramey's back on the floor. He's joined by a whole slew of new Nighthawks. Alvin Kennedy III, Terry Clardy. Just some fresh legs to try to keep the momentum going. That 1-2 punch of former Conway Wampus Cats, Clardy and Kaiser. And they're joined by a former teammate in Trey Tull. Got 3 Wampus Cats on the floor representing 2 teams. Here's Terry Clardy. Out to Kennedy. Kennedy catches it on the run, dishes it to Kaiser, and he puts it up and in. Kaiser's great second half continues. So we adjust our scoreboard for the free throw, 64-32. That one knocked away down low, picked up by Joe Ramey. Ramey with 15:30 to play, dished out to Kennedy. Turns and fires for 3, won't get it. There's Kaiser, the board, the putback falling down, it's good. 8 points in the second half for Kaiser. He leads all Nighthawk scorers with 10. Here's a long 2. Trey Tull won't get it. Anderson controls the rebound. Jump pass. Kennedy saves it for Joe Ramey. Ramey up and in. 11 points tonight for number 13, Joe Ramey. 14:53 and counting here in the second. Ramey looking to get another steal. He's hungry for more. We've got timeout on the floor, CBC. We'll take it with them. 14:45 to play. 68-32 Nighthawks. It's National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com. Back in action, joining you mid-play here. 68-32, Mark Oliver with you on the broadcast. 14:28 to play as Joe Ramey takes one to the hoop. It's tipped. Nope. Ramey still controls the basketball, puts that one up. Nighthawks are still fighting. Someone's going to get it. It's Alvin Kennedy III. Kennedy floats that one in for 2 finally. Stat padding those offensive rebounds, if you will. Count the bucket. There's also a foul. 70-32, 14:21 to play. Kennedy's looking for his 8th point of tonight's contest, and he'll get it. The Nighthawk lead is 39. Shout-outs to Parker Hudnall helping us on camera tonight. Always appreciate the rising star whenever he can help out with the broadcast, getting some valuable experience tonight. Here's a long jumper by Tull, won't get it. Ramey tips it. Good defense. Blocked from behind. Anderson, oh my goodness, there's kids here, Kylo. That one is a big jam! Oh my goodness! Terry Clardy! Whoa! Calm down, man. Terry Clardy literally got every fan in the stands on their feet. Incredible. They felt that back in Conway. Here's Mayer, blocked by Kaiser. Anderson's fighting for it here. Down low, that one's going to sail right on in for Lewis for 2. Terry Clardy making a statement. How about Kylo Anderson with the block to help set up the offensive drive? What a punch. 1-2 punch. Kaiser works up high. Here's Anderson. Under 13 to play. Here's number 13, Joe Ramey. Ramey, past 3 men, finesse move, it's good. "13 points for number 13 tonight. 12:40 to play. Here's Trey Tull. Mayer on the move, down low, in traffic, it's blocked. Picked up by Ramey, spin move, loses it. Here's Mayer, up over 2 men, can't get it. Denied again. Here's a shot down low. This one kisses off the glass and good for Jaden Widmore. 75-36. First points of the ball game for Whitmore. Down low, we've got a foul. I believe we're going to see free throws coming for Alvin Kennedy. Foul's going to be on number 21, Jeremiah Sanchez. Going to adjust the scoreboard here as Kennedy makes the first one. One more coming for Kennedy. Second one is good. Timeout on the floor, NPC. We'll take a quick break. The Nighthawks enjoying a 77-36 lead, 12:17 to play. This is National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
"77-36 here in the Kettle. I'm Mark Oliver. Coach Jacob Leonard said, I don't want my team allowing 80-something points tonight. I think he's going to get his wish. Nighthawk defense has played incredible basketball tonight. Couldn't tell this team hasn't played in 3 weeks. He said they've been working hard in the weight room, working hard at practice. Even when it was snowing, they all live on campus, so they don't got to drive here. They just got to walk here. Coach Dylan Hargrove earlier today said, this is the healthiest I've had my team all year long. Couldn't have come at a better time. Let's not forget, conference play starts on Thursday. North Ark comes to town in the Kettle. We've got a jump ball. So big opportunity there. It's going to be CBC Rock. No, it'll be National Park basketball. Here's Ramey. Under 12 minutes to play here in Hot Springs. Everybody bunched up in the middle. Floats that one up. Kennedy looking for a jam. It was off the mark. Kennedy has a collision with Aaron Brewer. I don't know if there's a photo there, but if there is, you're going to have to see it, Aaron. Come on, let's do it. CBC basketball, Jeremiah Sanchez to Trey Tull, 11:47 and counting. Here's Mayer. Mayer quickly swarmed, gets it away. That one's going to be out of bounds. It stays with CBC. On the floor for the Nighthawks is Terry Clardy Jr., Alvin Kennedy III, Joe Ramey, Cameron Rolke, DeMarcus Johnson. Inside, a nice touch there by Rashad Allen. That young man enters double figures tonight. Cameron Rolke. Hands off to Ramey. Ramey drives inside, finds a way to knock it in for 2. 15 points for Joe Ramey. On the wing is Tull. Long three won't go. Tipped by Ramey. Big rebound for Joe. Coast to coast, Ramey knocks it down. 17 points and counting for that young man. Allen from the free throw line, jump pass. Here's Sanchez, turns and fires. Just off the mark, no good. It was last touched by Allen. Little 50-50 ball down there with DeMarcus Johnson. Johnson flipped a coin and came up heads. Nighthawk rock, here comes number 20, Cameron Rolke. 10:30 to play, float out for Kennedy! Oh my goodness! The alley-oop dunk is successful. That one sponsored by Alan Tillery Chevy Buick GMC and Tillery's Towing. I don't know which one's better. They tried to set that one up earlier, didn't fall, but Kennedy got his due. Let's see if they do it again. Here's Clardy! Lays that one up and in for two. If you blinked, you missed it, and the Nighthawks are running and gunning. $85-38. Here's one up, a prayer for Sanchez, can't get it. No whistle, here's Rolke. Here's a mismatch into the front court. Rolke, this one to Kennedy, it's stolen away. Clean steal by John Mayer. Mayer into the front court. Slows things down, hands things off to Sanchez, 9:39 to play. Whitmore hands it off, back to Mayer, up high. In the corner is Sanchez. Rolke's right there, 10 on the shot clock. Inside Allen. Here's Tull. Long three. No. Johnson. Big rebound. 9:15 to play. Coach Hargrove says, let's pump the brakes a little bit. Ramey rolls to the right. Here's Kennedy. Johnson. One-on-one down low. He's fouled. Two shots coming for the Sheriff. Headed to the charity strike. 9:05 remaining. Three Nighthawks set to check in. Garrett Powell, Cade Schaefer, Tyler Tolliver. At the line is DeMarcus Johnson. First free throw for Johnson. It's good. Fresh sets of legs coming in, of course. Schaefer, Tolliver, Powell on the floor. They join Rolke and Johnson, who stands at the free throw line awaiting opportunity number 2. Second free throw is no good. Rebound Lewis. Here come the Mustangs. 9 minutes remaining in tonight's contest. CBC held to just 10 points in the second half so far. There's a turnover. Here comes Cade Schaefer. Schaefer lays that one up and in for 2. The lead is 50. By my count, there's only 2 Nighthawks left on the roster tonight who have not scored yet. One of them is on the floor currently. Lewis, pressured. Bounce pass intercepted by Tolliver. Here's one to Rolke. One-on-one. Rolke throws it up and in. Count the bucket. There's a foul. 6 points tonight for Rolke as the Nighthawks hit 90. Free throw, good. Timeout on the floor. CBC will take it with them. 8:13 to play. 91-38, and we're back after this. It's National Park Nighthawks basketball on XZeroSports.com.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at xzerosports.com.
Back here at National Park College in Hot Springs, I'm Mark Oliver. 8:13 to play in tonight's contest. Just joining us, the story so far has been defense. The Nighthawk defense, after 3 weeks of no games, no nothing, back in action, looking to defend a 4-game winning streak, and it looks like they're going to do just that. They've outscored the Mustangs in the second half alone, 38-10, and have done it with a full squad. Of course, you know, playing against the JV team of CBC, it's a tune-up game. And the Nighthawks will undoubtedly look ahead to Thursday, a big battle with North Arkansas College. The Pioneers come to town right here in the Kettle. And the Nighthawk men and women, they're ready to battle. Got a whistle here. I believe they're going to signal DeMarcus Johnson with a personal. That's the 3rd team foul for National Park College here in the second. They've played a pretty clean half so far. Only 3 fouls within the 12-minute period. Shorter pulls up for a long 3. Off the mark, no good. Tough shot. Had a hand in his face. Schaefer with the board. Line drive pass. Johnson! Oh, my goodness! The Sheriff's in town. Big text to DeMarcus Johnson. That's the 3rd dunk of the night. Special thanks to Allen Tillery Auto Group and Tillery's Towing. They're getting these fans into it tonight. They're getting their money's worth. $7:30 remaining. National Park basketball as Cade Schaefer will inbound. Bounce pass inside has Rolke. Threads the needle. Johnson. Can he do it again? Up and off the rim. No good. Johnson falling down on the play. There's a mismatch for CBC. Kicked out to Shorter. Shorter on the wing. Needs a little help. Lost his dribble. Thomas is there to save the day. Thomas pressured by Rolke. Line drive pass has Lewis. Stays with the Mustangs. 13 on the shot clock. Long 3 won't go. Picked up by Rolke. Here come the Hawks. Rolke, he looks to go coast to coast. Puts it up and in for 2. Nine points for Rolke. 6:50 to play. Bounce pass inside as Rashad Allen. Allen, nowhere to go. Up over Johnson. It's good. And that stops the bleeding. CBC finally finding some pay dirt as they light up the scoreboard there. It's a 55-point lead. Here's Tolliver. Up high, wide open. Long 3. It's good. 5 points for Tolliver in tonight's contest. The Nighthawks approach the century mark with 6:07 remaining. A reach in. Believe they're going to get DeMarcus Johnson here. Getting a pep talk from his teammates saying, hey, you don't got to foul so hard. Look at the scoreboard. CBC will inbound at the baseline. That one brought in, and I believe it was tipped. We're going to try again. Get a redo here. Inside is Mayer. Guarded by Rolke, pushed back. Stuck on the wing. Handing it off, Trey Tull. Tull. Inside has Rashad Allen. Allen by Johnson. Off the mark, no good. Powell has the rebound. Here's Garrett Powell and Cade Schaefer. 5:45 to play. Bounce pass has Rolke. Deep on the wing. He's going to back things up and slow down. Coach Hargrove was in his ear. Rolke from the free throw line. Missed it. Picked up. On the run, Shorter. From the free throw line, it's in. (98-42). Nighthawks looking for triple digits. Can they do it here? Tolliver down low in the corner. Schaefer for three. In and out, no good, a heartbreaker. Tolliver turns, fires. No, it's going to go over the back. It's going to be a turnover back to CBC. 5:02 to play. Tolliver got a golf clap from Savon Trailer. That's the second time we've seen that tonight. 4:57 and counting. Tull and Thomas trade the rock up high. Now here's Shorter. Over on the near wing, guarded by Powell. Looking to create a little space. Not much going there. Great defense. A shot falling backwards won't go. Here's Tolliver on the run. Has Rolke on the run. Rolke in the paint. Out to Schaefer for three. It's good. Cade Schaefer pushes the Nighthawks past the century mark. Here's a steal. Schaefer looking to do it again. Here's Tolliver wide open. Another three. Tolliver knocks it down. His second tray of the game. He has 8. Shorter in traffic. He's fouled. I believe they're going to get Johnson again. Wrong place, wrong time for DeMarcus. 5 team fouls for NPC. That's the third on DeMarcus Johnson. Clock stopped at 4:06. First free throw on its way and good. Substitutions checking in. Braylon McKinley. Notorious Nelson on the floor. One more free throw coming for Abraham Shorter. Second shot, knocked it down. The lead is 60. Here's Nelson making his way across the timeline, finds McKinley. Hands it off to Tyler Tolliver. Double team. Here's Schaefer. Under 4 minutes to play. Cameron Rolke rounds things out. Back on top. Rolke looks to lay that one in. A little sky hook there. Larry Bird knocks it in for 2. 106-44. 11 points on the night for Rolke. Long three. Tull off the rim, no good. Rebound stays with CBC. That's Sanchez. Kicked out up high is Tull. 3:25 to play. Going to have a shot clock reset here. Shorter rounds the top of the arc here. Guarded by Rolke. Spin move. Looking to make something happen here. Floats it in. Can't get it. It's knocked out of bounds. It's last touched by a Mustang. Notorious Nelson's going to bring it in. Here's Cade Schaefer. Pressure defense coming in from the Mustangs. Schaefer almost a backcourt there. That one kicked out to Rolke. On the wing for 3. It's good. Cameron Rolke really heating up late in the ball game here as the Nighthawks push that lead further. Long three won't go. Loose ball. Tyler Tolliver has it. Tolliver looking for somebody to set up here. Rolke's going to try again. Rolke off the mark. Here's McKinley. Will reset. Tolliver off the mark. No good. We've got a major collision on the floor here. Sanchez, Nelson, Lewis, they're all involved. Looks like everybody's going to be okay. 2:32 to play. Garrett Powell's on the floor. He'll join Johnson, McKinley, Tolliver, and Nelson. Two Nighthawks have not scored yet. That's Powell and Nelson. Both are on the floor. Let's see if they can get it done. 2:20 to play. Shorter sizes up the NPC defense. On the wing. Little shot up in traffic won't go. We've got a block or a foul and count the bucket. I believe that's Jaden Whitmore. Whitmore's free throw is good. He'll complete the three-point play. 2:09 to play. Nelson's going to give it to Powell. Powell driving. Puts up a shot in traffic. He's going to draw a foul. Clock stopped 2:02. And Powell will look for his first points of the ball game from the free throw line. Like to say thank you to everybody who stuck with us on the broadcast tonight. You saw 3 amazing dunks tonight. Which one was your favorite? Let us know. Clardy, Kennedy, and Johnson. As Powell's going to get on the board for the first time tonight, bringing the Nighthawks to 110. One free throw coming. He'll knock it down. 2 minutes remain in tonight's contest. On the wing is Thomas. He's guarded heavily by Tyler Tolliver. Long three. Up. Off the mark. No good. Stolen away by Johnson on the rebound. Tolliver looking to help set up a man. Here's a long three, and that one is on the mark for 3. The third 3 of the second half for Tyler Tolliver, who enters double figures with 11. Loose ball. That one sails out of bounds. It's Nighthawk basketball. Substitution checking in, Cade Schaefer. Garrett Powell is going to take a seat. 1:32 remaining in tonight's ball game. The Nighthawks will move to 5-2 on the season and a 5-game winning streak going in to its conference opener right here at home on Thursday. Long three by Tolliver. Nelson, there he is. Nelson's on the board, right place, right time. Every Nighthawk on the roster is in the scorebook tonight. Here's a little behind the back shot there by Shorter. Knocks that one in for 2. McKinley finds an opportunity down low. 4 points for McKinley tonight. We got under a minute left. McKinley, another big rebound there. We know they're watching back in Fort Smith tonight. They're proud of number 32. Here's number 1. Another one! DeMarcus Johnson, his second jam of the night. And look at him hustle back. My goodness. He heard me talking about him. That one's off the rim, no good. Rebound Nelson. The Nighthawks can't hold. They'll have to fire at least one more tonight. What a defensive effort out of this team tonight. It's like night and day. The Nighthawks allowed 87 points just a month ago to this team. They cut it to 49. NPC is going to take a shot clock violation. CBC will have one last opportunity to fire one in. Great call by Coach Hargrove. Cade Schaefer. At the buzzer. That's the end of tonight's ball game. The Nighthawks win 120-49. We're back after this to wrap things up in Hot Springs. It's National Park Nighthawks basketball, XZeroSports.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Success comes with many challenges. At National Park College, we've created programs that provide the tools to meet those challenges. Experience a university atmosphere at half the cost. Visit np.edu today and find your path.
Each day in Arkansas, many athletes and coaches are overcoming the odds and accomplishing great things in their communities. Whether it's a prestigious award, excellent community service, or overcoming a personal challenge. XZero Sports wants to recognize the brightest stars in Arkansas by sharing their stories online for the world to enjoy. We call these people XZero Heroes, and we believe their stories should be shared with the world. Nominate your XZero hero today by visiting us at xzerosports.com.
Final score tonight in Hot Springs, 120-49. The Nighthawks win. They advance to their 5th win in a row, 5-2 on the season. And they'll face off against the Nighthawk Pioneers on Thursday here at home in the Kettle. Check us out on social media. If you want to make sure you're here for that game, tickets are going to go fast. So stay tuned to social media for the links to purchase either your general admission or your student and faculty tickets. It's going to be a great set of games, not only for the Nighthawk men, but for the Nighthawk women as well. Leading the way for the Nighthawks tonight in the win, Joe Ramey, 17 points. Alvin Kennedy and Cameron Rolke both finishing with 14 points in the win. 11 points for Tyler Tolliver, 10 for Jakylan Kaiser, 9 for Savon Traylor, 8 for Kylil Anderson, 7 for Cam Vick, 6 apiece for DeMarcus Johnson and Terry Clardy Jr., 5 points, Cade Schaefer and Joquarius Valree, 4 for Braylon McKinley, and 2 points apiece for Notorious Nelson and Garrett Powell. That's everybody who hit the floor tonight, and they all scored. Coach Leonard said this is our final tune-up game for conference play. I think this team is ready. Special thank you to our cameraman tonight, Mr. Parker Hudnall, helping us out on the broadcast. We're a little bit short-staffed here in the Kettle, and we really appreciate your help. And we thank everybody for tuning in to tonight's broadcast on XZero Sports. Special shout out to my wife, the lovely Mrs. Hannah Oliver, my 3 wonderful children, Michael Benjamin and River Oliver, celebrating a Nighthawk win at home. Not feeling super great, so I'm going to come home and take care of you guys. Love you guys very much. Want to say a special thank you to our fans, both for National Park and CBC, tuning into tonight's broadcast on XZero Sports. And thank you to our sponsors again, Allen Tillery Chevy Buick GMC, Tillery's Towing, First Security Bank, and CHI St. Vincent. XZero Sports is the next generation of Arkansas sports and your home for Nighthawk athletics this season. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/XZero Sports. Subscribe to us on YouTube and ring that bell to be notified the next time we go live. Follow our journey online at XZeroSports.com. 120-49, your final. The Nighthawks win. The Nighthawk men and women back in action Thursday. 5 p.m. for the women, 7 p.m. for the men. It's conference play, and it's coming up in just a couple of days. We'll leave you from the Kettle tonight. Victorious for Nighthawk Nation, I'm Mark Oliver. Thank you for tuning into this edition of XZero Sports. We'll catch you later this week. This one's for the Nighthawks. Good night.